This video is about my submission for Project 6B questions of Harvard's online course CS50's Introduction to Artificial Intelligence with Python. For this project, we had to write an AI that answers questions. For the demo, I'll start with the given example sentences. The first one gives the same output as we see on the project page. And of course, the same goes for the second one and the third one. My first new question: is there any connection between Python and Lisp? And finally we ask whether we can use Prolog for machine learning. Now I'll show that the 5 functions that I implemented conform to their specifications. First, I will test the load files function in a Windows environment. We can see that each of the keys consists of a string containing just the file name, and we can also see that the values are strings. As you can see, the load files function also works in a Linux environment, so the function load files complies to its specifications. Now we'll test tokenize. First, we see that this sentence, which only contains stop words, is completely filtered out. Next, we can see that all punctuation is filtered out from this text, and we can see that all remaining words appear in lowercase and in the correct order. So the function tokenize also complies to its specification. Next, we'll test compute IDFs. We can see that the result is a dictionary. The word intelligent appears in each of the documents, so its IDF should be 0, and it is. The word cabbages appears in exactly one of the 10 documents, so its IDF should be the log of 10 or 1, and it is. So the function compute IDFs also complies to its specification. Now we'll test the function top files. We can see that learning occurs in all of the files, so its IDF is 0. So this word won't have any influence on the selection of the file. Supervised has got a higher IDF than files, and it occurs 16 times in the file artificial intelligence. So it's no surprise that that one will have the highest sum of the TF-IDFs. And we can see that the files are indeed ordered by the sum of their TF-IDFs. So apparently the function top files also complies to its specification. And finally, we'll test the function top sentences. The corpus consists of 2 one-word documents and 1 4-sentence document. We can see that Python has a very high IDF because it only occurs in 1 document, so we would expect that the sentence with Python would come first. Each of the other 3 sentences contains both the words captain and watch, so they will have an identical sum of IDFs. In that case, the 2 sentences with 2 occurrences of the word watch will prevail, and the shortest one will come first. And indeed, you see first the sentence with Python, then the shortest sentence with 2 times watch, and then the longer one. So we can see that the function top sentences also complies to its specifications. In this video, I have shown a demo of my questions AI. I've also shown that each of the 5 functions complies to each of its specifications. This concludes my video about my submission for Project 6B questions of Harvard's online course CS50's Introduction to Artificial Intelligence with Python.